Good morning. So I have had my results back from sensitivity check. So easy. I literally sent off some samples of hair from myself, Elliot and the two children, sent it to sensitivity check, and literally within 5 days I had the results back straight to my phone because I downloaded the app, and it is so interesting. Basically I have 100% sensitivity to all dairy, which is a bit of a blow, but I guess it's good to know these things. It's super helpful because these things can trigger all sorts of responses. So that could indicate why I get such bad bloating, although I know that bloating is also related to my thyroid. But also it's like chia seeds, vanilla, melon, some types of lettuces. Yeah, just so many things. I also found out which I was deficient in my vitamins and nutrients, so that's also really good to know. Also have sensitivities to prawns, which really surprised me. I eat a lot of prawns, so obviously these are sensitivities, not an intolerance. But obviously when I go and see the endocrine team, I do want to talk to them about how I can support my thyroid through my nutrition, and obviously lots and lots and lots of people do recommend gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. That is quite a lot to completely eliminate from your diet, so I am taking small steps here and there. I have bought quite a lot of gluten-free products now, but I am still having some forms of gluten until I'm told otherwise. But now I know that I need to really sort of ramp up consuming, eating less dairy too, because I actually have a 100% sensitivity to that, as well as gin and vodka. So it does also check so many other factors as well: environmental factors, metals, minerals, vitamins, so much. And then it kind of gives you guidance afterwards about how to support that. And they do recommend you retest, a certain amount of time afterwards again to see if your results have improved. So it did flag that I had an issue digesting 2 certain types of protein in my small intestine, which it makes sense. I know that with thyroid problems you can have issues digesting, processing protein, so that makes sense. The only thing I would say, and I'm going to be completely honest, is that on my hormone levels it didn't pick up anything, and that's not correct, because I'm being medicated with really strong medicine to balance my crazy thyroid hormones. So that is the only thing that I would just take as not correct. The rest of it looks great, makes sense, seems really logical for me, and actually looking at my responses to stuff, it does seem pretty good. There's a few random ones in there, like, I'm got a real high intolerance to tulips. And loads of other food that did surprise me, but there's some that just didn't. So yeah, and really helpful looking at the children's ones as well, to see where we need to focus more nutritionally. Riley has a very beige diet because of the way that Riley is, and that absolutely shows in his vitamin deficiency. So I know that I need to really start supporting him more in trying to hide vegetables in his food that he doesn't know are in there. So if you have a neurodiverse child, you will most likely know around the sensitivities that food brings in terms of tastes, textures, smells. It can be really difficult to navigate that. And sometimes when I think I can bring in another food group for Riley, he might accept it one day and not the next. Just one of those things. Lots of food makes him gag. And food is a challenge. So I can just supplement that with vitamins. He will take vitamin gummies. And so I just need to go and buy some more of those. I need to go and get some selenium for me and some B vitamins and D vitamins, which I knew that I needed to get anyway, because I've been doing a lot of research around what can support a hyperactive thyroid and autoimmune disease. So yeah, this has just really given me more information to support us more effectively. Also, I was always super into taking all of my vitamins and supplements, and the sensitivity check has come back and told me that I'm 95, I think, percent or maybe more sensitive to turmeric, and I was taking that as part of my little concoction of supplements, which I thought would be, helping me. I stopped about a month ago when I wanted to just go in and have all of my bloods done just as me, with no additional supplements. Just wanted to go and have, a blank kind of clean sheet, really, which was wise. And then I haven't taken any ever since. But I know that I am going to start supplementing things that are now going to support my hyperactive thyroid, because that's changed from a hypo. So I'm going to support my hyperactive and an autoimmune disease. And I'm not going to be taking turmeric anymore, because actually it's not doing me any favours. And I wouldn't have known that had I not done this test. So it's really helpful. So bearing in mind that this is a sensitivity test, not an allergy test, it's very, very clear about that. It does state that very much so, that it's sensitivity. So if you do come back with something that's really super high on the sensitivity chart, then as they kind of flag up anything that's over 85%, and I had a long list of things. So you just got to bear in mind this isn't an allergy. And so it is a good springboard for you to then go and explore if you have real intolerances, allergies to these certain food groups, vitamin deficiencies, all that kind of stuff. It's a really good base to start looking at how your body is functioning. Have a lovely day.